In honor of Law Enforcement Month, we thought it would be neat to go and visit the statue of Bass Reeves. My original post, once I realized it was Law Enforcement Month. It was amazing to drive through Arkansas and weave in and out of Oklahoma to Fort Smith, Oklahoma to see Bass Reeves statue and read the different plaques posted there. Those plaques read, "The statue was erected in 2012 as a result of growing awareness of the extraordinary service of Bass Reeves, an African-American former slave who became a highly respected deputy U.S. Marshal. The deeds of African-American and Native American lawmen and citizens were often overlooked in a standard history account for much of the 20th century. A fuller picture of the diversity of the people who contributed to the development of the United States is available at the Fort Smith National Historic Site, as well as the various state and tribal sites and museums across the Arkansas River in the former Indian Territory, now the state of Oklahoma." Bass Reeves, a slave born in Arkansas and reared in Texas, rose to become one of the best known and effective deputy U.S. Marshals to ride out of Fort Smith for Judge Isaac C. Parker. Recognized as one of the first African-American commissioned as a federal lawman on the western frontier, Reeves was a master of disguise, expert with firearm, and over a 30-year career arrested thousands of felons, including his son and minister. Newspapers reported that he killed over 20 men in the line of duty. After leaving Fort Smith, Reeves served the federal courts of Paris, Texas, and Muskogee in the Indian Territory. Following Oklahoma statehood in 1907, he worked for the Muskogee Police Department until 1909. Reeves died in 1910 at the age of 71 in Muskogee. This statue is a dedication to Bass Reeves and all federal lawmen who bravely serve our nation with valor, fortitude, and unwavering integrity. Did you know a lot of peeps say he might have been who the Lone Ranger was mirrored after? From there, we went to visit the U.S. Marshal Museum. It wasn't open yet, but it sat beautifully against the Arkansas River. Outside of the funky design of the building, that's not a bad thing, there were hundreds of plaques leading to the river honoring different U.S. Marshals. From there, we went over to Muskogee, Oklahoma. Wasn't much popping due to it was all planned on a whim, but we did find the Bass Reeves Street and where they host the Bass Reeves Walk each year. Thanks for listening and watching. Follow, like, and or subscribe for more. Thanks.